Markets have shifted focus to Italy's Sunday referendum, with some analysts saying that a no vote could boost gold prices higher. But our next guest remains negative over the near term, saying that even if the referendum sparks risk aversion, it wouldn't lead much to gold gains. Joining us now from Montreal is Adam Button of ForexLive.com. Adam, good to have you on Kitco's Gold Report. Welcome back.
Hey, so glad to be here.
So you're almost going against the grain here, it seems, not really expecting a no vote to boost gold prices that much. Why is that?
You know, if you read the newspaper, it sounds like it's a vote that will send Italy into some kind of chaos. At the end of the day, it's a constitutional reform. You know, the prime minister might lose, he might resign. It might lead to another party taking power, a more extreme party. But that's might. And if you look at the gold chart, it's down 10% in a month and hardly even a bounce into the referendum. So what the market is saying is that, listen, it might be a big deal down the line, but we don't think it's going to be on Monday.
Right. Well, let's talk about that because you just mentioned it. Longer term, it could have an impact on the gold market. How?
Yeah, I mean, once some of those questions are answered. So if on Monday, and the results, it would be interesting. We'll get the results sometime after the market reopens on Monday. Voting doesn't close until the market reopens, so it's a little bit undetermined when we get the votes. But after that, the thing to watch will be whether or not the prime minister keeps his promise to quit if he loses. If not, well, it probably doesn't change anything because he can still win the next election. That's the first hurdle to cross. And then we just want to see the fallout and the reaction and sort of what the politicians plan to do next. And if we start to see that volatility, that uncertainty, he quits, well, then you can start to see a bid build in gold. But I think it's going to be a really critical day on Monday for how gold does. I mean, we're sitting right around these 8-month lows, and you need something at least up above 1,200 on Monday to put in any kind of bottom here.
Now, Adam, obviously your expertise is forex, so I need to get your thoughts on the dollar strength that we've been seeing. Where do you see the US dollar moving from here, especially against the euro?
That's been such a remarkable rally since the election. Nobody really saw it coming, and the rallies that tend to last the longest are the ones that no one really believes in, and there's so much skepticism in this dollar rally. That will probably fuel it further. They have the Fed decision coming up in 2 weeks, and that will be really the day to watch if they can add a little bit of hawkishness to the mix. I mean, the jobs report today was generally good, although wage growth was soft, so the Fed might be cautious, and that would be a day to watch for potentially a turnaround in the U.S. dollar. But for now, I mean, why quit buying the dollar? Nothing's changed in that trade, and unless it's a minor retracement, I think the path is still higher from here.
Adam, thanks so much for your thoughts. We'll see what happens next week. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much.
And thanks for watching this edition of Kitco's Gold Report. We'll see you next week.